Hello, everyone. It's Christina. Welcome back to my 24 plan. I'm so glad you joined me. I have a lot to say today, so I'm going to just jump right in and get started. Okay, so I've been using the A5 Hobonichi Avec, and I've been struggling with my weeks, and I have to use a separate business planner because there's not space for everything in here that I need. Okay. I can go more in depth, and I may kind of talk through some of those things as well as I touch on my new setup. So this is not deconstructed because, yes, I did think about that. It is just closed, okay? And it's over here. This is a standard traveler's notebook. This specific cover is a Moterm with a strap because they do have a snap closure as well. But what I have done is I cut down a composition notebook into a standard size, and I put some scrapbook paper on it and a label. I labeled it March, put a little sticker there, and added acrylic paint and stickers and tabs and all kinds of things. So I wanted to walk you through this, and I wanted you to hear the reasons why I chose to do it. So I just mentioned a couple of them, right? Is that when I used the Hobonichi Avec, I had to use a separate business planner. And I couldn't get my week to work in there. And so it was like I had my monthly and 1 page per day, which obviously is an A5 size, which is bigger than the standard, but I only had the 1 page for each day. Okay. Yes, you can repurpose the weekly pages, but I was just feeling stuck in that planner. And when something feels like you're in a rut and you don't want to use it, you have to try something else. Even if it's temporary, you have to try something else. So with the beginning of March, I decided to try something else. So I'm going to walk you through this setup here. I've only been in it for like a week now, I guess. So I need to get going on these goals, but that's what this page is for. Like I said, I did use acrylic paint in here. I do not like I don't prefer the paper of a composition notebook, but it's the only book that I had on hand that I could fit, that I can make work into a standard. So that's what I used. Here I hand drew this in. Again, not going to happen in the future, but it is what it is for here. Put some stickers on here and began to fill in a couple of things. And then March 5th on Friday, I think I actually did this on the 4th, throughout the day. So the first day in here is March 5th. So what I've done here is I'm using 2 pages per day, and I'm putting like kind of important things up here in the front, and then, or on the top rather, and then kind of before nap things here, evening things on this side, and just kind of notes and some journaling kind of stuff like that down here on the bottom. And then what I've done is I did just 1 page per day for Saturday and Sunday, and that will be consistent throughout the month of March. This page is my weekly spread, and so I thought that I would use this space, so I just left 1 line because this is a wide rolled composition notebook. So I thought that this would be enough space. I need to cover this up. I tried to draw in there. My pen was all gooping up with my ink. So anyways, I will fix that. But I'm not really using this part as much as I thought I would. So this part's still questionable of how that's going to be. I can see a need for it sometimes, but maybe I could just make a note without having like a whole week set up like this. So we're going to kind of play around with this part. I do need to have like a meal section. We don't necessarily do like this is what we're eating on Monday, Tuesday, and so forth. We just kind of do the 7 days and then check it off when we do that meal. And then here, I did a brain dump page, and then down here I did to buy. As you can see, this page is not going to be enough because it is only Tuesday evening and it's already full. So that's not going to be enough space. Also, I'm kind of planning differently. I'm actually writing out what I want to write out. Yes, you can use shorthand, absolutely. But I'm writing out what I'm thinking, what my thoughts are, not just, check out plugins. It's like these are the ones that I want to check out. For my Readers Mastermind group, which is officially launching on Thursday. If you're interested in that, there will be information in the description box for you. But I wrote out, develop Buy Me a Coffee. This Buy Me a Coffee is the platform that I'm using. Posting schedule. Halfway through week should be finished with 1 chapter, post prompt for discussion. The end of the week, prompt for 2nd chapter. So I'm kind of writing out more of the details and more of my thoughts instead of just develop a posting schedule. When did I get my nails filled? Look at the Hobonichi. Like I actually wrote like where to look so I can remember. Just scheduling platform that I wanted to check out, make list of podcast library, Facebook groups posting schedule, brainstorm how to organize content on blog and Pinterest, mind map concepts. So I'm just writing more down. I'm emptying my brain more like all the way. So this part right here, obviously it needs to be tweaked. And I wasn't exactly 100% sure what I wanted on my weekly, because again, if you remember back to this, I wanted it to be more of like a category pre-planning, similar to what this is right here, but it's not. I got to work on it just a little bit more to get it where I need it. But I do know that I need the meals on there, and I do know I need to buy section. And I also may end up moving this to the back. So I'm going to keep going here. And I do have a brain dump is what I labeled this page as. I mean, it could have been labeled obviously this week, that kind of thing, but that's what I chose. All right. So then what I have, the next pages here are daily pages, 2 pages per day. And I have a today tab. And then I did go ahead and set up for the week, besides the washi tape over here. Here's Saturday and Sunday. And then here is the next weekly page. Now, as you can see, all I've done is labeled the top of it. I didn't set up anything yet because I knew I wasn't going to be sure about the other weekly layout. And so far, all I have done is just the days for the remaining. Here's another week. Just letting you kind of see the setup here. And then the final week, which I went ahead and did April 4th. I will be switching over into a new notebook April 1st, but sometimes just seeing that whole week. So there will be just a little bit of lap over with the days. But again, I went ahead and laid down all of the, I don't know why that's there. Oh, I know why it's there now. Okay. So Wednesday is March 31st. So here I thought I could put my affiliate links tracker on this page because it doesn't have a purpose right now. So I did make myself a note there, and see, I was confused by that. Okay. So here I made a finances page for my 24 plan. Just kind of wrote in one line here just to kind of try it out to see if it was like enough room. So I need to add my other things on there. And then I wrote my stats for Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube subscribers, beginning and ending for the month. And then videos, I wanted to kind of put my videos for the month here. So you have to remember that this is just for March, okay? And then here is my social media plan for Instagram and Facebook, which are usually the same things on this side. And then I have some space here to do Pinterest on the right. And I put all 4 of the weeks together. And then here, with this being so dark, I think that I might just use this for deco. Maybe get some larger stickers or do some adding in of something here on this page or spread. Here I have some of the categories from my business planner. So there's some stuff in here like the social media plan and obviously the finances and the stats and affiliate links tracker that are all business related that are already in here. Like I have what I was carrying around in 2 books in here. The next section is my website. So I wanted to have a space kind of for recap or from notes, like a maybe task list, some goals, those kind of things here on this side. And then I made a page for the home page. And then I will probably do my about page for March because I kind of wanted to work on that. And then I'm not sure another page. But you can also see down here, I kind of did like just hyphens and wrote website. So it could be assigned to that category. Here I have my content section. So this is where I can map out blog posts, and also videos because that's obviously content as well. So I just left room for the month. And then these ones I put videos on. So I do have a blog post about reading response journal ideas on my blog already. So if you want to go check that out, I will link it in the description box below for you. But I wanted to do a video on that as well. So if you're interested in that, be sure to subscribe so you'll know when that gets published. And here's more video space. And then I have the Readers Mastermind group section here. So in this section, I can put down what I want to post on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, any emails that I want to send out, any of our projects that we're going to be working on, any of the prompts, ideas that I have the space for that. And so I just have a couple of spreads here for that. I don't know why, but this tab does not want to stay where it's supposed to. In here also, can you guys believe this? Like, you're not even going to believe this. In here also, I have space for our homeschool. I mean, I do use a separate homeschool planner, and I don't want to have that solely in my planner, in my main planner. But I do like writing it so that I can check it off each day. But I do need that to be separate so I can keep those records. So there is some duplication in that. But right now is a big time in the homeschool community that we are starting to look at next year. And so ordering curriculum and, well, picking the curriculum obviously first and then getting that ordered. And we live in Alaska, so it takes a million years to get here. So I left myself some space here to think and to, do pros and cons lists and ideas and things like that. So I left myself a couple of pages there. Meetings. I do have a weekly meeting with my friend, Jennifer. And then I also have the Readers Mastermind group meetings. So I have space here. I have the space in this book to write down. Like, I have all of this space for this one day. So I have room. What I was thinking about doing is doing like my agenda maybe on this side, and then maybe making notes, okay, for what people ask for or what people are talking about, to just kind of make some notes. Or if they ask for something specific, I can make a task box so that I can plan for that. So I have the space for that, you guys. Like, this is exciting. And I went ahead and planned out the rest of March. I also have a prayer section. I kind of just skipped over that. But I wanted it to be prayers and praise. And I didn't allow the space for that in my Hobonichi Avec. And so I'm really excited that I have the space for that in here, to where when people are just talking to me, because I have this book with me as my main planner, I can quickly go to this tab and go to that page and write it down. And I can actually, I'm not even scared to show that. That's, praises and prayer requests are here, and you want to pray for that, go ahead. And praise God for other things. So this space right here, let's see. The other thing is from the back, this last page, as I put noted for April. So for the next month, I already have my daughter's birthday, and then my Audible when my credit gets on the account, so I know that date. And then basically have, pretty much this many pages left that aren't assigned to a thing. Like, that's crazy. I've started filling it in, but I'm saying, like, this was my note section. So let's see what else we have right now. I have for my purse. I was really thinking about, like, this stuff that I carry around with me. You know how, like, when you're a parent, you just have, like, anything and everything in your purse. But one thing I wanted to add was a devotional, maybe like a Daily Bread or an In Touch. I have subscriptions to both of those. And so I thought I could put one of those. I could actually write In Touch on here too, just to see which one I wanted into my purse. Here is that concepts organization, and I kind of just used the pencil, and I'm just kind of starting that idea there. And then 2021 content brainstorming. I just wanted to have like some notes and stuff. I was kind of thinking about something with the seasons and holidays and stuff. And I wanted to kind of get more of a clear picture for the year before it gets away from me. So I created that page just today, and I just started it. So there's nothing hardly on there. But anyways, so let's stuck together. And that sometimes happens too with my painting because I didn't let it dry enough. But that's kind of, that's what I like. I like the roughness. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so here's the back, and here is the back of that. So both of those are scrapbook paper. Okay. I do have my ideal week tucked in here at the moment, but I hope you guys can see just from this one insert. This is, like I said, a composition notebook, so it's 80 pages. And I hope that you guys can see that I have every single thing that I need for my life right here in this book for the month. And it's not like you don't have access to other things, right? You have access to all of your other stuff. But as far as carrying things around, like in your purse or around the house, I have every single thing I need. If I'm watching a YouTube video, I have the space right back here in my notes section to take notes. If I want to work on content planning, I have my content section right here to where I can pull this section up, work on tweaking an outline, looking up keywords on my phone, and then writing those down here. If I have an idea about social media, I can add that in here. If I have a prayer that I want to write down, if somebody texts me, somebody calls me, I have every single thing right here in this insert. And that's really, really cool. In a standard size, no less, right? Up here, I was taking inventory of what we had in our food choices, and then I wrote down the standard size TN on this sticky note. I have this size sticky note and just some notepad paper, as well as some page flags up here. The other two inserts in here, this is a blank one that came with the TN, and I'm going to be using it for my reading response journal. I'm also going to be writing in my book as well, so I do need some space, but I'm hoping that this will work for me. So I also have that in my main area. The last book insert is, I started it as something else, but I'm just going to, washi tape right there and move on with my day. This is going to be like for long-term things. So I do have, like a business, like one of the plugins started, you can use Stripe as a payment option now, so I made that note. I do have a list of my Readers Mastermind group members in here. Those type of things that would be more long-term. I'm going to grab a drink of water real quick. So also I do have a insert coming that will have 12 months in it. And I kind of want to keep that updated, using it for future planning as well as recording past events for a reference to look at as the monthly view. And I also put a adhesive pen loop on here. I got these on Amazon. I love these. That was a lot of talking. All right, and then I have just some notepad paper back here that I can just grab out to make some notes. So as you can see, my tabs do stick out, but my books do not. And I do have 3 inserts in here. The first one is 80 pages, and the other 2 are 32 each. And I am still using my Uniboss Signo DX in 0.38 as my pen, and it fits right on here like so, and there you have it. I think that I'm going to try out vlogging more instead of as a format for my videos, to kind of just not really taking you so much through my day or whatever, but just kind of doing like more regular plan with me's and just showing you how I use my planners day in and day out. So I need from you guys to comment below and let me know what you guys think about that idea. And that's all I'm going to share at this time. But I will see you guys all very soon. Talk to you later. Bye.